Well, all right. All right. Remove the hose off the back of the intake. You can pry the rubber hose, the breather barb hose, off the intake near the throttle body. 7 mil. Undo both clamps. Chasing the rest of that hose, there's a clip right here, which I can never get on the first try. With all those undone, you can slide this off. Twisting it will allow it to come off nicely, and the hose will let go. Set that aside. For the airbox, you pretty much just need to push and lean into it a little bit. It's tabbed in along the top edges. Comes undone. A little bit of force. Lift the left side to get the rubber mount off. Push in the rest of this, like so. And with that lift up, you'll be able to expose the breather filter spot. Pinching both sides, it will come undone. The box will lift out whole. There will be white clips at the base. These can be pinched and removed. Sometimes the rubber feet will be stuck in them. You can set those aside. We will not be using those again. At this point, you can take the breather filter, clip it onto the end of the secondary air injection setup. You can remove the rubber piece from the OEM piece if it's still there. Slide a zip tie through, tuck it onto this. Get clumsy. This filter will not need to really be cleaned super frequently, if at all. And we have these available if you need one if it becomes damaged. So this just needs to sit out of the way, like so. We'll trim that when we are done. Heatshield install itself is fairly straightforward. A little white clip goes into the back side. We can readdress that later. Toggles drop down into the hole. There's a little gouge, not a gouge, a cutout I should say, right here that allows you to drop this in. These will literally just snap into place. Heat shield to tab over just like so. You can use a Phillips head to tighten these. Now one of the tricks is to lift it up by the washer in order to be able to spin it down while you tighten everything. Puts a little tension on the whole setup. A lot of times it's quick with like a drill and a Phillips head bit, but I'll do it the normal way. I recommend getting everything loosely affixed so you have a little bit of wiggle room. Alright, so it's almost about to bite in. Finger tightens about what you need in the moment. And you can take your silicone coupler, which I do not have clamps on. And this one's fairly important here. I'm going to start from scratch. You want to make sure that the clamps, wrong pocket, switch out from the 7 mil for factory to 8 mil for ours. You want to make sure that these clamps are close to the edge so they bite nicely onto everything. I know we've had some people who have sent them down a little too far and they don't hold their position well. But if you take that first one, slide over the throttle body just like so. Like I said, close to the edge, ensures it has good grip and good bite. Snug it down nice and tight. Take the other clamp. Make sure it's got a little extra give. slides on. You can then take your tube and pass it through the heat shield and nest the top in to the silicone coupler. It sits in just about like so. You want to make sure you have clearance on the line back here. This does not touch when it's set up correctly. You just want to make sure it is not contacting the tube as it can wear it through. After you get it cleared, everything's good to go there, slide your clamp out, snug it back down. Again, checking the clearance on the tube right there. You can now take the breather extension, plug it into the end of the OEM breather line, and send that over the end of the Roc-Euro intake. Just slides on. That's about all you need to worry about there. At this point now, you can tighten the base. You'll want to make sure that your heat shield is aligned, is not touching anything in the engine bay, and is nicely lined up with your channel here. You can just snug this down, again with that rope side. Doesn't take a whole lot to make sure it's nice and snug. Debris in here. Much better. Heat shield is now fixed, not going anywhere. Alright, so I'm going to grab a filter. Anyways, exactly how it's packed. Take your filter out. And again with the same 8mm we've been using. Go in. This stripe can go down. I see a lot of people have it up. No need. Slides over the end. Spin down. The clamp itself. Make sure it's snug. And with the final zip tie on the B8.5 cars, if you have any concerns about your headlight harness and the proximity of the filter, we include another zip tie. There's a perfect little port right here. It's a little square. Just allows you to zip it right out of the way. No harm in doing that at all. Last step here is to just go in and snip your zip ties. With that done, kit is in place. Clear your tools, make sure you haven't left anything there. And you can take this one, wrap it right around the hose. It slides in nice and easy. Little clicking noises. And there we are, ensuring that it does not touch the hose nor anything else. That's it. It's the entire install. Looking at about 10 minutes if you give it a good whirl. That's a wrap.